Test. Welcome, welcome. What's up, everyone? We are back. We are live. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the journey, the path, the day-to-day grind, the hustle, the whatever you want to call it, on our way to making and building a company that's going to generate us $1 million in revenue every single year, at least for the first year. And then the second year, maybe we'll get to 2 million. Who knows? I'm not sure when we're going to get there, but we'll get there. And this is the journey. This is the progress. This is the getting down into the what is it? Into the ring, into the mud, whatever. This is a documentation of what it takes to get there, I guess is what I'm trying to say. So welcome to the episode. And today, unfortunately, so we ended last week where I was working on the style sheet, and I said that I was going to get it finished over the weekend, and unfortunately I didn't get a chance to do it over the weekend. So I guess today we can finish the style sheet. I really want to get it done because, number one, I've been working on it for quite a few days now, and I just want to get it off the plate. And then number two, I want to start getting into the more nitty-gritty details of what it's going to take or what we need to do to actually start getting customers and more revenue flowing into the company, because that's what we're here. We're here to build a company that's going to make us money. And we need customers for that, right? So it's going to be really getting down into developing all the content that we're going to be having, whether that's going to be podcasting, maybe it's going to be on LinkedIn stuff, which is a new thing that I just kind of been thinking about, as well as YouTube videos and all that fun stuff. So that's what I want to get to. But for today, just to, I guess, wrap this up, because I really like to finish things, don't like to leave things hanging. Let's finish the style sheet, and we can have that as our base template that we're going to be using. It's not even a template, or just a base style that we're going to be able to use whenever we start a new project with a new client that's going to want a website. And maybe we could see if we can figure out how to put it on Webflow as well too, so that everyone else can just have access to it. Just put it up for free. A lot of people do that, so it can't be too hard. We should be able to figure that out. If we can't, then maybe we're in the wrong business. All right. So with that being said, let's get to it. Now, let me close out a few of the things I was working on earlier today. And I did have something come in from a client. And let me know if this is something that you want me to do on stream or not, if you've been struggling with this. But they want to use a signature on Outlook. And it has a mix of images and text, just like a standard kind of email signature. But the problem is that within Outlook, whenever they send out email out, and depending on the user's email client, like for mine, I'm using Hey, the emails are showing up all wonky where there's spacing issues or what have you. So I'm going to try to develop one in straight HTML, which they can then use and plug that into Outlook as an HTML template, as opposed to just using the editor and just kind of adding the images or what have you. So there might be more control over that. So I'm going to build that. And if you want me to build that on stream, let me know. Then I'll do that. And if not, then maybe just something I just might do, off screen just for the client. Because that needs to be done probably tonight or tomorrow. So let's get to it. Where are we? We're in Webflow. So, I'm in a different account. Let me sign out of that one and sign in to the Pixels account. As you're waiting, or as I'm waiting, I hope you're having a lovely day and everything's going well in the world of business for you. Pixel pieces. I think that is what we want. We can share our screen. Let me zoom in a little bit. That's okay here. All right, here are some of the components that we started working on. We're going to put that off to the side for now. Okay. And I think what I want to do with this style guide here is really document things. And we need to, I guess, work on the menu as well too. Then there's a question too of how much to style the actual style guide itself. Okay. And last but not least, some music. Can't hear anything. Is anything playing? Oh, there it is. There we go. Just lowered my headphones. Did I turn my headphones down? Okay. All right. Oh, I've noticed something right off the bat here in my paragraph styles. Oh, REMs, not EMs, for our units. Okay. So let's document everything and then we'll style everything. So welcome to the, let's say this is a I should say not many, like all of them. Which resets all the HTML elements and adds some sensible default styles. Yeah, that works well. Okay. Okay. Yeah, we have headings. I think where's the only... Okay, yeah, so these ones you don't need to add any class associated with it. This one, do you for block quotes? This does. So let's add the description here. Right, there is no default block quote. Oh, there is. Why do I have a block quote? Oh, where did it go? Oh, there's a border. Oh, right. Was there some weird thing within the block quotes where you couldn't get rid of the border? Oh, there it goes. You actually have to define it. Very strange. Okay, perfect. So this is a block quote. Use it or do not use it. There is no there is no trying. No. There is no in between. I don't know. I'm bad at coming up with witty quotes on the fly, or maybe just witty quotes in general. Okay. Do we need a regular? Do we need one for regular? Maybe, eh? if you want to override some other style. Or maybe default. I think regular. Regular. And regular. 1. And 1. What just happened there? 1.25. 1.5. Yeah. Okay, I like those. Okay. Alright, let's add this. Oh, what just happened? I thought I switched them. Oh, you can't do that? Oh, that's annoying. Okay. Let's exit out of that one. Add that one there. How much stuff do we want or should we put in a rich text element? So I think maybe what might be a good idea, actually, is to use this text that they have. Just so you can see it in action. Because this is what it's going to look like when a person first loads up a rich text, right? Do you know what I mean? I almost think like having this in some type of outline color would be nice. Where it's like, this is what you have to do. Kind of like a tip. Can't get enough of this cat. Okay, and then this is kind of the same thing here. Oh shit, that's an actual paragraph, not in a rich text. Okay, to set a text or set font color, use, right. Now I'm just going to duplicate this to set background color, use. I use font and I use text. Should I use font instead? Let's just use the word text. Turn that down a bit. Okay. So we can get rid of this here. We can get rid of this. Oh. To set background color. Should I spell this the American way? Maybe because when you're using actual code, you have to spell it this way, the incorrect way. let's do that. There we go. Oh, maybe one right here. Yeah, and colors can be updated. Still need to figure out how to maybe display these nicer. This is pretty ugly. So buttons, forms. And then we're also going to need I guess we'll need a paragraph style here. Oh, it's a flex. Okay, up here is good. Okay. Clear that. Not italicized though. Use class button to hey, I'm just streaming. Use class button to add style to any like button. And then what do we have for secondary? Secondary or reverse as a combo class. To add variations, right? Okay, and I think is this just bold? It's not just bold, is it? What's the what is the style? Oh yeah, pie class name. Right, because that's the class name. All right. Okay, forms. So actually, now I have a question now. Is this, can we make this style work just for a link? Link text. This is a link button. Yeah, sometimes you do want to have a link as opposed to a button. Sometimes. Let's see. So I think the difference here, if I add this class, I think it's not going to underline, or it's going to still be underlined. Yeah, and it's going to be different color. So what we could do then is we can go, oh, right, but I didn't want to set what the color is. We can definitely set it to not underline, and then we can set it like whatever color. In fact, we don't want to use just random generic colors. We want to use actual the swatches. So we can add this swatch of white. So then that's a link of button. So that could work. I'm just trying to think now if that's what I would want to do, or what I would want to do if I was to create a site. Yeah, I mean, there could be times where you want to use a link as instead of a button. Especially when let me refresh myself here. Button versus link in terms of when you'd want to use the button and when you want to use a link. So the button, yeah, it seems to me like it's just when you want to kind of submit a form. But let's see. We use hyperlinks to jump from one document to the other, right? Okay, but that's a class of button. Link, button, input, submit. Yeah, they're all the same. Style. Yeah, let me zoom in. Sorry if this is a little bit small. Link is a focus zone get triggered by the enter. Button's focusable. Okay. Visit it with you. Somebody should do something like class button. Right, don't confuse your users. Right, okay. You want to sell something. Yeah, that's okay when clicking on a button. I don't want to be redirected to a new page. Okay, so we don't want to do that. I mean, a user could do that if they wanted to. Can't stop people from using a style in a specific way. But we don't want to necessarily make it be the same. Okay, so let's undo what we just did. And that was the decoration and the color. So then what did we style our links? Just a straight link? We should style it definitely with a color. And that should be our primary color. And the links. So a link generally it's going to be in a paragraph. So we should probably let the font size of that link be dictated by whatever parent it's in. Which could be, in a paragraph or rich text element, anything really. Yeah, I think we should leave it like that and just, keep everything at 0. Yeah, I think that works. Okay. Okay. Now it has me thinking, when you have something like a hero section, and it says, whatever the case may be, like, hey, great new, here's a path to six pack abs. And it's like, read more. Click here to read more. So are we saying that click more should be a button or it should be a link? Let's see what Stack Overflow says. Okay, so if it's just a link for between pages, so I like this way. Navigation for links, buttons for actions. Makes sense. So that, if it's like click here to learn more and you're just going to go to another page, then it should be a link. Okay. But you can still make them look the same if you want to, because usually those are kind of like big buttons, right? Okay. Oh, that's perfect. Oh, learned a little bit. Learned a little something today. Excellent. Okay. So, where do we go next? So we got our buttons. We got our forms. And there, I think, yeah, the forms, you can't just access the HTML directly, which is unfortunate. So, we need to have a little bit of a note here. Add class. I think it's input. Input fields, I think. Yep. Add class input field to every I guess input field. And text area. Oh. For text area, you add text area as a combo class to that the element has the appropriate height for a text area. I mean, what's the appropriate height? That's really subjective. So it could be whatever they want, but yeah. Oh, this should probably say something like comment. Input field. Is it option or select? Select. Is it called select field or just select? It's probably, yeah, it's called select. In text area, 2 words or 1? 2 words here. Did I put 2 words here? Oh, I did too. Okay. 2 words. There we go. Okay. Right, and I don't know what to do about these stupid labels for the radio buttons and the checkboxes, where the labels, I mean, all labels are bolded. Wait, bold. I mean, it's pretty clear, but yet they're not bolding. So but should it be? Maybe it shouldn't be. Maybe they shouldn't be. No, maybe they shouldn't be, because I'm just trying to think of a form that if a form is going to have different sections, it's nice if those sections have headings, but then the selections or the options underneath those headings probably shouldn't be bolded as well. So you can differentiate between a heading and, you know, an option. Hmm. Hmm. But then again, you don't want the heading, if you have a heading, to look like the labels that we have now, right? With email address, comment, and name. Oh boy. Even though I don't have them here, I should put the placeholders in place. And should probably set the color. I set the color to black 1. Okay. That makes sense. That would be the default text color. But, oh, I think I want to go here. Placeholder. Your first name. And then your email address. Leave your comment here. There we go. Yeah, simpler is better. Let's leave it at that. Okay, tabs. I think we definitely have classes for tabs. Okay, let's add those in. Add class. Tabs. To the main tab element. Tabs menu here has no styles associated with it, so don't need that class. And same with tabs content, nothing. So don't add classes where you don't need to. Okay. Tab link. For each tab, add class. Add class tab link. For each link under the tabs menu, and add class, I think it's tab content. Yep, and add class tab content to each add class to each content area under tabs content. Very strange, but just have add class tab link. Oh yeah, we need to give it a class name and class where did that go? Okay. Oops, not quite where you need to be. There we go. Right, grids. What do we want to do with grids? What do we want to do with grids? What use does it have to just make these generic grids like this? It comes in handy if you just want to, create some simple, quick grid to fit 4 items across one page. But if you want to use a grid or CSS grid to make a more complex layout or to use it for your layout, is there any way that we could do that? Or can we put the framework in place for that? Seeing about the variability of how you can place and manage your grids, it doesn't make much sense. Because, you can have grids within grids, or you can have grids, different columns or rows span different row columns or rows. Those are like individual cases. Like I'm looking at this grid 3 here, for example. Do we want to be able to call upon some style which will just get you the first grid and then that's it? Where, like, would anybody want such a thing? I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I'll keep I'll keep this basic stuff for now. Because I know that I use grids all the time. And I've been playing around with how I should use grids, whether I should, just have a generic class name or whether I should have a class name of something that is, very descriptive, like header or footer or whatever, and apply a grid to that actual class. It's funny. I have to come up with a new, like doing CSS by hand is completely different than how you would do it like within Webflow. It's a completely different ballgame. Not in a bad way. It's just different. And obviously it's not as flexible because you don't have access to every single CSS property. Because there's only so much that they can fit in this user interface. You have most of what you would need. And if you do need anything extra, that's when you just get into just writing the custom code. Like for instance, we don't have the ability to, what don't we have the ability to use underline styles or properties to an underline, like a link underline, like its thickness, its color, or its, what else can you do? I think it's line thickness, line color, and I think the type of line too, whether it's like dotted or dashed. There's different things you can do for underlines as well. So you don't have access to all of those through the interface here. Okay, so grids. There are 8 preset grids available. Each span the width of its parent element. Each spans or each span? Like they each span. I'm trying to think of my language here. Like if I say something measures a certain amount, or they each measure. They each measures. Oh, I think it's singular. I think it's singular. I'm in English. English sometimes is like such a complicated language. There are 8 preset grids. Grids available. Each span the width. Mm-hmm. So we can say grid 2, grid 3, grid 4, grid 6, grid 8, grid 9, 10, 11, oh, no, 12. Okay. Oh man, I'm just realizing how exhausted I am. My. Okay, what am I doing here? Oh my goodness, I'm losing my mind. And last one. Each grid is also fully responsive. Oh, excuse me. I hope my yawning is not contagious. Okay. Now, utility classes. This is the last one here. And let's just list them off here. Below is a list of available utility classes that you can use to just use in your project. You could do whatever you want with them. Utility class. I should just probably write it out like this. And, oh, this is a rich text element. Maybe we should just not have it in a rich text element. Let's put it in a list All unordered list. No. Yeah, unordered. Okay, so we go hidden. Then we go and then I think we need to clear this. Yeah. To hide any element on the page. Right. I think I want. Oh. So. Hang on a second. Let's go inside here. In the rich text. Oh, right. I was thinking I could just. Oh, I can. I could break it. So what I'm thinking here is just to design something nice where the next text here. Like, what am I thinking? Thinking something like this, you know. To add a bottom. Or say top. How could I phrase this thing in a way that's going to make the most sense? Is my volume on the mic low? Oh, it looks about the same level. Maybe a little bit low. Yeah. Okay. A little hard to tell. If you can't hear me or if it's really hard to hear, just let me know. And I will adjust accordingly. Okay. My ramblings. What was I thinking about? Thinking about how best to describe utility classes and if I should use a rich text element or just a list. It just gets very complicated when you're in rich text to do anything super fancy. You're not really able to do that. Hey Charlene, it's all good? Perfect. Glad to hear it. You know what? Let's just keep it as links. Just keep things simple. I think. Let's play it out. See what it looks like. Below is a list of available utility classes, hidden, and we could do to add a bottom margin to an element. You can use a bottom one. What do I have? I think I have all the different bottoms. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Bottom 0. Bottom 1. Bottom 2. Bottom 3. Bottom 4. Bottom 5. To add a 1 REM. A 1 to 5 REM margin. Margin on the bottom. Or maybe like this. Is that the CSS? I don't know. To add a bottom margin into an element, you can use about to add a 1 to 5 REM. Let's just go bottom margin. No, I know. To add a bottom margin of 0 to 5 REM to an element, use bottom blah blah, and then just go respectively. Because obviously bottom 0 would give you 0 REMs and so on and so forth. Class name. Add that and add the class name. Class name. Bottom 3. Okay. Well, oh, no, that's not what I'm doing. What am I doing? I messed up. I know I'm really tired when I'm like falling asleep as I'm cutting and pasting things here. Where's the? I gotta go into here. There it is. Bottom 4. Oh no. And bottom 5. Okay. And then to add a top margin, you can use top. This is pretty straightforward. Okay. What else do I have? I just have those top margins. Right. I haven't done any links, or I haven't done. Well, I mean the links. Actually, yes, I did style the links, which is just to add the. Make sure they're underlined, and then to add it. Well, the primary color to it. And hover animations. You know what we can do with those? Let's go here and say animations, and we'll just have a coming soon, coming at some point. Okay. Let's have a look. Tab 1, tab 2, tab 3. Okay. We're already getting close to an hour. It's crazy. Okay, I think for these colors, what do I want to do with these colors? I think what I can do. Number one, can I go to the color swatch reorder? Primary, light, primary dark, secondary, secondary light, secondary dark. I want some accents, light, dark. We got black, we got white. Actually, white could go at the end. Slate gray. Black 1, black 2. These are for the I think those are for the old ones. Okay. Let's save that. Oh, sure. Oh, it's so nice to be able to reorder things. Okay. So, primary. Primary light background. So I think this is where we want to change things. Primary light. Edit the swatch. Get a nice light color. Oh, wait, what just happened? What just happened here? Oh, my primary dark. Primary dark. How dark should it be? Oh, again, that's going to be problems. Undo that one. I need to edit. Maybe something there. Okay, let's look at the secondary. I mean, what would be this? Use some purple, which is never a bad secondary color. Okay, secondary color, secondary light. And secondary dark. Yeah. Oh, this is very similar to the primary dark. Let's go back to here. Let's pick this purple. A little too pink. Okay. Okay. Forget about playing with the colors too much. I'd be here all day just trying to maximize each color. So let's see Webflow. Share project with community, I guess. I want to do, like, if you go Webflow, actually, let me open up a new private tab so I can just see this. So it doesn't just kick me into, like, templates. There's a marketplace. Is it libraries? Where did I search this before? Actually, maybe a new tab. No, not. Webflow. What did I say? Style guide, right? Right, marketplace. Right, I guess we want to showcase, right? Is that what it is? Oh, you gotta log in. Okay. Let's see. Is it in the site settings? Libraries. Marketplace. Here we go. Let's just see. Make your workspace public profile. I don't know if I want to do that just quite yet. I'm not sure what is involved. What does it say? Public profiles create a team page on made in Webflow. I'll have to take a look. So like if I look at this guy, Bulk Studio. And it says more by them. Let's see what their profile is. Expert since whatever. But I don't want all my sites to be visible. And they actually have this hire us button here. That's probably something completely different. I don't know. I'm just curious. Oh, this is their site. Oh, like what is this, like forever to scroll? Oh, okay. Okay, I'll have to think about this to see exactly how this works with sharing your workspace, because I can't have all my client stuff just out there in the public for everyone to see. Only specific things. So maybe you have to create like a free workspace, maybe. I don't know. I'll have to see. We'll have to see how that's gonna go. Okay, I think what we'll do is we'll stop it there for today, and I'm gonna work behind the scenes to get this thing finished, because we need to start talking about some more important things. Like I said earlier, about actually making money. So we're gonna skip to that, or we're gonna move on to that tomorrow. But I want to work behind the scenes to get this stuff all finished up and ready to go. So with that, thank you for watching. Thank you for joining. Another day, another dollar closer to closer to the million. And have yourself a good one. Thanks for joining, as always, and we'll see you next time.